Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 years, we're finally getting the blue-hair boy himself, Gogeta. Oh yeah, and Broly as well. I should make fun of Broly because Broly I think is probably cool as well. But I mean, let's be real. We've all been waiting for Gogeta Blue since the movie 2 years ago. Now I'm gonna go ahead and react to myself to Gogeta a month ago in this video and stuff, and see what else is in there. Because I don't know if they slipped in more information. If I remember correctly, I don't think they actually showed us a kit a month ago, which I saw this morning on Twitter. So there's already information in here that I haven't seen a month ago. So without further ado, let's see what video stuff is all about. But the question I want to ask you guys is, are you more excited for Broly or Gogeta? Let me know down below. I feel like I know the answer to that one, but just in case, because I don't know, maybe someone might be a big Broly fan and want that more than the Gogeta. Without further ado, I'm pressing play right now. All right, what you got for me?
Hello everybody, and welcome to Video and Stuff. This is going to be the last episode of 2020, and boy, what a year it has been for us and for everybody, I'm thinking. But today we have two special guests. Here's Rhymestyle.
I remember this.
You brought us back again.
I want to see if they cut out my jokes. I had a lot of interesting jokes.
Do one thing for all my fans out there.
Okay, go ahead.
Stuff. All right, that's
we told him not to do it.
Yeah.
Well, no, you see, he is the voice of Shallot.
That's
he is
right.
He's a very important creator that is a part of Dragon Ball Legends.
Thank you for having me back.
No, how have you guys been doing though?
Pretty good. I mean, still haven't left my house in about 8 months.
No, I deadass have not gone anywhere.
I moved.
I haven't left my house.
Oh,
I have not gone anywhere.
Down the street, but
okay.
other than that, I haven't left.
It's been rough.
It has been a while since we had you guys. Major reason, obviously, world's been a bit hectic, and for the viewers, this is actually being recorded in November because there's lots of things.
It's
that we
funny.
have to
So
prepare
my
for,
setup
so
that I have
it's always
is not designed to
this
be
easy
recording.
bring in
I'm sitting
guests,
this way right
and,
now. My lights are this way. That's why there's like a shadow just cast on half of my face because they didn't want to have anything in the background. This is the only way I can do this.
English, trying their very best to speak English with me, and I am sometimes feeling a bit guilty for trash talking them in a language they cannot understand. But they're really doing their best, both Kai and you.
Hey, shout out to Kai and
Just
you.
say that they crushed it in those videos y'all did. So much love to them.
Oh yeah, that's really good to know. It's been a while. Honestly, yeah, it's been like a really long time since the last time. In fact, originally speaking, we even wanted for you guys to be guests for the reveals and stuff for the second anniversary that I did alone. I literally took that in my own house, and I could sometimes hear my wife laughing at me, and I had to keep telling her to stop. That was a really awkward recording for me. I had to use my iPhone and set it up.
It's actually funny. I think when we did the last video stuff in March, we were supposed to do it in person, and then that's when everything just like went crazy.
Yes.
Like a domino effect.
Yeah, it's been hectic. But we'd like to think we've been providing for lots of content that have been really gaining lots of momentum, especially in terms of quality of life. And you guys probably don't know because, again, for the viewers, this is being recorded in like the first half of November, so they haven't seen the new update yet.
Yeah, we recorded this before
it's
UI
going
dropped.
to be an interesting ride for these two. But,
Like a week and a half before UI
We're
dropped.
reacting to something that's happening after something that already happened. That's cool.
Yeah. So
They actually showed me
honestly,
UI
we
Goku
haven't-
like a week and a
they
half
just
before he came
earlier
out because
saw,
they wanted to test the
Instinct.
footage to see if it works.
Yes. I'm so excited. My wallet's gonna cry. And also, what I just heard is, whenever eventually Mastered comes out, he's gonna have the ridiculousness that you initially wanted to put in. Is what I just
Oh, they
heard.
kept that in there.
Maybe. We'll probably change it in a way so that it's not the same, but
We talked
you
about
get
Master
the
UI
feel
Goku.
of The lore authenticness.
Because
that
we had
is
just found out that UI
Ultra
Goku dodges everything, so we were
yeah,
like,
have been
what does that mean for
hinting to it,
Master? Is he
though.
gonna be even more
Some
ridiculous?
of you guys have noticed with the Trio de Dangers that we started off doing characters from the Tournament of Power in that saga. So we have been hinting it with all these characters that are part of it. And we always want to make sure that we focus on one team and then make sure that there's enough characters for like a set of parties, because we realized that putting in one character at a time, I'm not going to say it's negligible, but we understand that the impact isn't that large, and it's really difficult for people to feel how powerful that character is.
Sure.
We're trying to make it better, and one thing that we're going to be focusing on in the coming days is another new character that you guys might or might not have looked forward to.
Oh.
And we have two specific footages for these two and the rest of the world
this is
to
it.
see for the first time. You guys ready for that?
This is stuff that we're gonna see in December, right?
This is the stuff that you guys are going to see in December in the coming in the days.
Okay.
So
No, I'm not. But okay.
Well, you better prepare it. I'm going to count down, okay?
Okay. Go.
Okay.
when they actually showed us this,
2, 1.
the Broly
Play.
footage was kind of bugged and didn't show the LF part at the end.
Oh my god.
So we sat there like, man, that's a crazy looking
Got beefy.
normal unit. So I wonder if this is gonna be.
Looks so cool. You know what else looks cool is that guy in the background. But that looks cool.
I was already ready for Gogeta.
Is this?
God, that looks so crazy.
He's still going.
Oh my god.
It's
There's more. So that's probably the LF part right here.
Wow.
Oh no, it didn't show it.
Wow, all that, and it's
Wow.
not a legendary finish. I'm genuinely surprised.
The icon didn't show. I'm sorry about that.
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, see that confused. Like, why does it look so good for a regular unit?
That was a legendary finish.
Okay, that explains
Wow.
it. Great. No,
Now, look at my reaction now to Broly,
Wow, this is a long.
and then my reaction to Gogeta.
See, I said this to you last time, but I like that Broly so much better than the original Broly.
Same.
So every single time when I see Broly's come out in like gacha games or just in any drama game and it's not that Broly, I'm like, ah, whatever. But that Broly, I'm always for.
Yeah.
He is an outrageous character, and he's going to be a powerful opponent-based character with obviously movies. So we want people to.
So is it gonna
start
show us the
focusing a
stats
bit
now or
more,
later?
Maybe think about paths.
Because again, I saw stats on
you guys
Twitter.
actually wouldn't know this because you guys haven't even seen Metal Cooler yet, technically, I bet. But Metal Cooler is actually similar in that.
Yeah, it
sense
was a
where
long time ago
they
when we
both
shot this.
Buff movies and powerful opponents, but if they're with characters that have both those tags, they give even more buffs.
Oh,
Right.
So that way you can maybe focus on movie parties with Saiyans in them or movie parties with powerful opponents in them. Speaking of Saiyans, 3, 2, 1, play.
My boy.
It's already beautiful. Oh, he's got the pose.
I didn't realize back then that was actually a counter at the time.
I'm all for it. Oh my god.
Toshi.
My money.
Oh my god.
That's what. Yeah. By the way, some people on Twitter were like, "He's doing the Gogeta pose." I absolutely was.
Dude. My wallet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My wallet. Yeah. Yeah.
He's got the pocket sand too. And
Pocket
the
sand.
outro.
I very much hope that you guys are very excited for these
Yes.
two joining the
A little
fray.
bit. A little bit.
My. Oh god. Just after you are.
You know, I've been telling you, like, the animations in the last couple months have been ridiculous.
Yes.
Like, I have a question for you. There's some units that you've released that look like they should have been LFs. Like, do you guys make them with the intention of them being potentially LFs,
Or, like, initially?
Like, do you just because like there's some that look so good where it's like that could have been an LF.
It's both yes and no. At the end of the day, we want to accurately depict all the cool moments that is Dragon Ball, and we want to
Right.
make sure that we get that oh my god moment as
Yeah.
accurately as possible. So in that sense, honestly, we actually, whenever, at least our animation team, whenever they make those specific move sets, they don't focus too much on whether it's Legends Limited or not. they look at how the original scene was and
Right.
reenact it as best as they
Because some of
could
the game's
and
animations
aim
in the
for
past
higher.
like 2 years have
But,
been ridiculous.
Like some characters, like
Like
for
the green
example,
Goku?
the green movie Goku.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
He turns Super Saiyan and
Yep.
pierces Android. That one. When I first saw it, I was like, "This is legendary finish," and like the team tells me, it's like, "No." It's like, "Oh, it's not." What's the difference? And they're like, we don't know. So yes, there are sometimes those characters, but at the same time, we want to make sure that we provide for those characters without
Right.
putting it in the Legends Limited. Some characters we feel that the name they deserve it. Like
Yeah.
for this case, these two we feel deserve it.
Sure do.
Or rather,
Yep.
should be distinguished as such.
Yeah, in case
Also,
you
as
didn't
I
know,
said
they're both
earlier,
Legends Limited. I just kind of want
Gogeta
to toss it
and
out there.
Broly, they each have their own set of parties that they fit in. Specifically, in terms of Gogeta, similar to Vegito, they have so many tags that they can be put into most any party and they would still function. But we want to make sure that the movies saga definitely shines this
Yeah.
season. And also that even with that constraint, you can think of certain directions to take for that party, like I said earlier, with like maybe powerful opponents or maybe Saiyan. In terms of the
sounds
character
good.
gimmicks, but we had to think so much of what to do with both Gogeta and Broly because I mean, from a fan perspective as well, we always have that sense where we're like, okay, we just want to make these guys broken. At the
I think
same
they
time,
edited me out
we
saying I'm
understand that we don't want to.
Because it definitely said I was wet
lower the
when
value
I
of
saw
other
Gogeta.
characters tremendously in a way where it feels like whether it's this character. So we want to make sure that there's a sense.
I was like, I'm wet.
just
Can I say that? And he was like,
cool
I actually don't know.
moment where you just feel powerful using it.
Right.
Yeah.
In that sense, we feel these two characters, even if it's not a legendary finish, will feel very powerful.
Right. That sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right, I'm ready.
And again, we have lots more upcoming too. This is we wanted to end 2020 as best in way we could as possible with what we have in our hands.
Very good.
And move on to 2021 with everybody in a happy state, obviously. And we're going to be doing this session a lot more. I think you asked me this. I don't know if it was on the video or if it was in the background. If we might have different guests.
There it
We are
is.
Definitely working on that right now. And
Trust
it's
me, I've been
close
pushing
to
for that more
reality.
than anybody
for
knows.
People that are looking forward to maybe different people or a combination of different people, please. I hope you guys will keep supporting this video and stuff session. And
I've been
will
fighting for that
definitely
literally since
try
the
to
first
cater
video and
for
stuff.
Everybody that's the fan of both Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Legends.
For sure.
And that was the last session of Dragon Ball Legends video and stuff. Do you guys have any comments, things that you want to say?
Yeah, I got one thing.
I'm gonna ask you between. Okay, I know what he's gonna say.
No, you go first.
I was gonna ask you if you have to choose between Broly and Gogeta, which one is your personal favorite of the cards?
Oh, why you do this to me? That's.
Because you give us curveballs
Yeah,
by showing us this stuff that make us
I
wait a
will
month
tell
and a
you
half.
that
So
I do have my own account and I never put the characters in them automatically. So like that is one thing that I seriously have to think about. But I'll be honest, as much as I want Gogeta, I'm always a fan of the powerful opponent region kind of team.
Yeah.
So I am going to focus on him first.
Me, I would just.
Yeah, fun
think
fact,
Gogeta
Toshi
God,
summons
both
in the
their
game as
animations
much
are
as
so
we
cool,
do.
But like the moment I saw the Gogeta, like
Nobody in the
ice
staff
thing,
actually
I was
just
like,
inserts the characters into their games.
looks so
If they wanted, they have
good.
to summon for it.
Yeah, I would definitely like to see you guys directly next time, preferably.
that'd be great.
Whenever that's gonna be, but but enough about that. Thank you very much for the session, though.
Yeah.
sure,
Really
thanks
glad
for having
that
me.
you
Thanks for
guys took
having
the
us.
time.
I'm excited.
It's probably like close to midnight on your end.
Nah.
I will say from obviously there was a lot of hype with both of these. Well, we didn't know about Broly. We all obviously expected Gogeta. I think you delivered. They look great.
They
look
absolutely did.
fantastic.
I hope the fans
They killed
look forward to it as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think they will love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Unless they're on the other end getting beat up by them, they might be a little bit triggered. But yeah, you're using them, you're gonna feel good.
Yeah. And then when you come out with the Zenkai, then they'll be upset again because they don't have
Oh
the
dear
Zenkai.
God! Stop!
I'm gonna Zenkai them.
One day. All right. Thanks for the session, you guys. Again, we It's been a really hectic year in many regards for us. We're still learning. This is still something that we're trying to focus on. Whenever we get new feedback, we're going to make sure that every player is content with what we have, and that we are definitely trying to make sure that the problems that we have and the things that we're trying to solve with the methods that we're trying to solve are clearly addressed in these kind of sessions with everybody involved. And it's been, I'd like to thank a fantastic year for Dragon Ball Legends. I hope
It's
it was
been definitely a
for you
good
guys as
year.
well, for
They've
both
again,
you
the
two
game
and for
improved
everybody
so
watching.
well in the
Again,
past
thank you very
year.
much, and I hope to see you guys next year again. Thank you. Goodbye, guys.
Yep. Bye.
Later.
Oh, bloopers. There's more?
3, 2, 1, go.
Hey,
Okay.
there you go.
All right, there we go. Okay, yeah. This is,
Oh, they included this?
Hey,
Hey, Toshi,
gotta use the-
yeah.
I don't know if you need this, but like what we always do when we start recording, we'll say yo. So I'll be like, when he record, I'm like, Kagi yo,
yo.
Oh my
Yoshi
god.
yo. Yeah.
Yo.
So like, that's how we sync up. So if you
Oh,
want to
okay,
do
yeah.
that too.
Just,
Why is this in this?
yeah.
Well, that's not gonna sync up.
Yeah, it's definitely
It
not
is
gonna.
if you go, yo, clap on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
I
see,
guess that
it
was
didn't
It's
sync.
not synced.
I
And
heard.
you'll sync it up in the.
I literally heard 3 claps.
Oh my gosh. All right. Well, I guess while I have this up, let me pull up these stats because we also have, I'll have it behind me. I guess, did they tweet it? I assume they must have tweeted it. See, this is why I was confused at first because I thought there was going to be more stuff in here that wasn't in our actual shoot. And it's because they tweeted it. So first things first, we got Broly, who gains 20% to damage inflicted every time he uses an arts card, 20% every time he vanishes, 20% every time the enemy attack is. He's just getting buffs! 25 to damage inflicted when enemy switches characters while he's on battlefield. He has a special cover change against strike arts cards. His Z ability is 30% to powerful opponent or Saga from movies, but 50% to both for base blast during battle. Wow, Broly's going to be a monster. It's like every time you get hit, he's just gonna die. Broly's literally a Zenkai unit at launch. Okay, let me actually pull up Gogeta now. This is the one I'm more excited for because I wanted the most. Wait, he's yellow and Broly's blue, which means we can't actually bring back the Holy Trinity where it's Gogeta, like the original Gogeta, Bardock, and bro. Actually, no, you can. It'll just be blue, which will be interesting. We'll experiment with that when we get to that point. But let's see what Gogeta does. So he does, when activating special arts, reducing his damage received by 30% for 5 timer counts. Counter will activate upon enemies tap attack, tackle, strike arts while in fighting pose. So it's basically similar to what we saw with the original Gogeta. So I guess when he's doing his pose, when he does his little hand things, he'll do that counter that way, which allows him to combo, probably like the other Gogeta as well. When counter activates, draw a strike arts card next, restoring ski by 40 plus 50% of damage inflicted for 10 timer counts. Cancels enemy attribute upgrades and inflicts all enemies with no switching. That counter is gonna be snapped. Yo, don't get hit by that. Don't get hit by that. Then we got main ability restores his health by 30%, keep by 40, and nullifies all attribute downgrades in abnormal conditions, which is kind of standard. Gains buff effect, nullifies enemy special action activates when changing cover. So stuff like Bojack or Jiren, they can't activate their cover change against them. Also, I guess Broly as well, because he has a strike counter, strike melee counter. Special cover change against strike arts cards also. And then plus 30% to strike blast and strike and blast attack. Yo, these guys are going to be ridiculous. These guys are going to be ridiculous. I'm going to go ahead and assume this is all dropping tonight because we got that long maintenance happening in a couple hours. And it's going to be a couple hours long. So expect some summons tomorrow. If not, well then I'll figure out what else is supposed to upload tomorrow. But otherwise, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below between Broly and Gogeta. Who do you want the most and why? It is a double F banner. It is a double LF banner, and that does kind of like suck because the rates are so ridiculous on LS in the first place. I don't want to have to split my 0.25% chances on 2 different banners. So with that said, I am going to go after Gogeta first. I'm ending right here. Let me know your thoughts down below in regards to these new characters in this final banner of the year. Are you guys excited, not excited? Who do you want more and why? And we'll keep the fun going. Otherwise, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the comment section below. Peace.